fire away for questions from Coach. Feel free.
Well, that was a really hard-fought, good college basketball game, and have to give Kentucky's team credit for competing their tails off and making some big plays. And obviously, Monk, you have to give him credit. He made some guarded shots, and he obviously was a big difference in the game. And to give him credit because that was an outstanding performance by him.
Take questions. Raise your hand so we can get a wireless microphone to you.
Mark, it seemed like you tried a lot of different things in the second half to stop the clock, but I mean, is it just the case that he gets on a roll like that?
We held him to one basket, I think, in the first half, and we gave him some free throws, which I thought in the first half we gave him some free throws in transition that might get him started, he just got rolling, and so we can try some different things. But you have to give a great player credit, and I'm not faulting our team. Our team competed hard, and their kid made more plays tonight than we did, and he made enough to win.
Mark, the Rupp Arena crowd played a big role in the comeback for Kentucky. You're one of the 5 SEC teams that plays Kentucky on a home-and-home basis. Do you feel that to be a big advantage or a disadvantage in having to bring your team into Rupp?
I don't think they scored. They got a great crowd, and it lifts up their team, but I don't think they scored. Let's give them. We have great respect for their fan base, but what impacted the game the most was Malik Monk shooting that ball in, and we didn't rebound it great in the first half. Kentucky did a lot of things to win the game, as we did too. But they do have a great crowd, but I think the biggest factor was their players.
Mark, right at the end of regulation, I think Monk hit the 3 on an inbounds play. Were you?
I believe it's a 2.
Oh, I'm sorry, a 2 to tie it. What did you think of your defense there? Did you want to deny?
I shot it over a big athletic guy, and I thought we defended it pretty well. And he made a contested shot. So again, let's give him credit.
Mark, what is that feeling like? Sort of knowing the way Monk gets going when you see 3 or 4 go down for him. Can you kind of on that other sideline? Can you tell here it goes with him?
Well, we have respect for him. He's a great player. We saw how he played against Carolina, and we knew obviously that tonight he might be super aggressive with the other kid out. And we talked about that with our team before the game. And I thought in the first half we did a pretty good job containing him. The second half we just couldn't find an answer.
Mark, at Kentucky, they don't play a lot of zone, but they used it some in the first half. How effective was that, do you think, in changing the game?
Well, I did think that for a minute it kept the ball away from Deontay Maton, but we anticipated some zone tonight. They zoned us a little bit in the tournament last year, so we were prepared to see a little bit of zone. It was we got off to such a great start. I think we made maybe our first 5 or 6 shots, and that's not going to last forever. And that zone changed the tempo just enough to get them back in the game.
Any other questions for Coach? Right here.
Mark, you've had some tough, frustrating losses. How frustrating? And what did you think about the way your team fought back towards the end of regulation to get the lead back?
I was real proud of our team, how they competed today. And, when you have to, sometimes you can play your tail off, and when another kid makes the plays that they made, you got to say, give their kid credit, and tell a good ball game, and you move on. But I was proud of how our team competed. We gave ourselves a chance to win, and he just made the last shot to get it to OT.
Mark, when did you realize that De'Aaron Fox was not going to play, and how did that affect your game preparation?
We found out right before the game, obviously, and I think the only thing it did is it forced us probably to play zone out at the start of the game, just because we were concerned about our matchups, and that's really the only thing that it probably did for us. It put more shooting on the court for them, but we found out right before the game.
Anything else? Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.